Excuse me, Shayna. I'd like to get a word and find out why you attacked Natalia last week.
You know, it seems to me that everyone around here has forgotten what I'm capable of, including me. So, my former tag partner had to experience the Istvan 3 drop site massacre so that I could remind everyone just what I'm about. That's all that was. And if we're being honest, Natty annoys everyone, including me.